Can Tom Brady survive without Moss?
What was Uno thinking when he made that trade with Curtis?
Barb sucks.
Chris Johnson's been hit or miss this season.
Beer and Hot Wings Fantasy Roundup.
Rah! Hey everybody, welcome to Week 9 of Beer and Hot Wings Fantasy Roundup. First off, let's start off and recap a video that you might have seen earlier this week. Diary of a Mad Black Wide Receiver. Yeah!
Hey everybody, it's me, Randy Moss, and I like to explain my side of the story. I was a Patriot, and I was happy. I did good things, but I didn't do them by myself. I had a guy named Tom Brady. He could pass, and pass he did. Did you see that catch against the Jets? I owned it. I was best. It made me think. Maybe I'm better than the Patriots. Maybe I'm better than a god. And you know what they told me? You can get it. So, I got traded. And everybody hoped I'd be something great. Even help an old man fix his pass. Yeah, I thought I really could do it too. So I did my best. But I started getting disgruntled. I wasn't a playoff team anymore. And then things got crazy. And they got so crazy.
Damn it, they took our deal! Yeah, they took our deal! They took our deal!
So that's right. Now I don't have a team. Man without a team. What'll happen to me now? I don't know. See you guys later.
That was a moving piece, Joe Nye.
Yeah, you know, I really thought it was a story that needed to be told.
And it was told well. Next up, let's take a look at the You Want My Blood?
You want my blood?
No standings.
You want my blood?
This week we see the Cokers overtake Nuyen Brand's sister for the number 2 spot. Epic Noob and Who's Your Daddy both fell out of playoff contention this week after losses.
And we saw Team On, the Psycho Samoans, head into the playoff picture, and the Ninjas on the cusp of the playoffs. Take that, Joe 9, 6-0, bitch. Yeah.
Down! Ready? Hood! Hood!
Alright, first matchup we're going to talk about for Pick'ems. We got the Willis versus Nuyen Brand's sister. How do you feel about the matchup?
You know what? This is a rivalry for sure. For 2 reasons. These guys are buddies. First time they're ever going to be playing. You got to know there's going to be some shit talking in this one. And you know what? I'm looking at Willis to upset in this one.
I have to agree. Mike's team is pretty bad right now.
Yeah, they're not really been getting it done lately. Next up, we got Uno versus the Cokers. And you know what? Uno, 6-game losing streak. The Cokers, 5-game win streak. Yeah. But I think both streaks are in jeopardy in this one.
Yeah, John's looking pretty good as far as his projection and stuff. But I'm going to side with Solid Steel. Mr. More consistent than Uno. I like Cokers in this one.
I think I'm going to have to go with the Uno in the upset in this one as well. I think they got a good chance to get back on track. So we'll have to check that out. We'll see what kind of happens there. I think it's going to be close. And then we got the Retards versus Team And then, you know, the Retards had a good game last week, but both these teams are getting chewed up and spit out by buys and injuries. So, really, looking at who we got in the lineups, I'm going to have to take Team Up.
Yeah, I got to go with me. I like my team. I like my backups. You know, yeah, there may be a questionable position, but Rhett's got them too. So, it's really, it could be a very even match, but I'm biased. I'm biased. Let's go me! Yeah, Joe!
Alright, next let's look at UUGGHH versus the Samoans. Now this one's a big one because both these teams are coming at 4-4. Currently both are right now in playoff contention and would be in the playoff picture at the season ended today. But most likely whoever loses is getting knocked back out of the playoff picture and going to have to work their way back up in this one. So I think it might be tight. I think that both teams look pretty solid this week. And but I think that UUGGH's going to get it done.
Yeah. I like UUGGH too. And that's only if Antonio Gates plays. I like Antonio Gates. He's not on as an active player right now. If he's not there, she could be in trouble, but I'm sticking with Docs.
You're taking Doc then. No matter what, Doc's your pick.
Doc's my pick.
Doc's your pick. All right, next up, Epic Noob versus Fortune Frogs. The Frogs still undefeated. Noob doing pretty good. They had a pretty good week last week, their best of the season. But I think looking at who we got in the lineup in this one as well, I'm going to have to take the favorite, the Fortune Frogs. Even though I wish they'd lose, they won't.
This just in. Lou's team sucks, okay? He's 8-0. His team sucks. We've seen stats. We've seen it all. I'm going to go with the potential upset here, and I'm taking Epic Noob, who has shown she can hang in there with big teams.
It's possible. I'm not closing the door on that one, but I just with the luck that they're rolling with, the luck of the Frogs as it was put to me by Lou himself. I don't see it happening. Last up, we got the Hardcore Ninjas versus Who's Your Daddy. Both these teams coming in at 3-5, so whoever wins this one has a really good chance of looking at the playoff picture next week, being in the mix there. So, obviously, I'm taking the Ninjas in this one. We're a 20-some point favorite, and got pretty much the whole lineup minus Kenny Britt, who will be out for a little while. So,
yeah, this is a big matchup. I mean, for both these teams, playoff aspirations alive. They both want to make it, and it's a big deal to both. But sorry, Steve, you screwed me. All right, and I'm sticking with it all year long. I'm going with Ninjas.
All right, so let's just recap real quick who we're taking.
All right, guys, that's all we had for you this week. I hope you have a good day. It's been fun. Good luck to the teams that really need it. Bad luck to the teams that's facing us.
Yeah, that's
right. Cheers to everybody else. If you're bored, you know where I live. Come over. Yeah.
Unless your name's Curtis.
He's already here.
Damn it.
Unless you're Lou. And your team sucks. Have a good one.
Peace! We can more!